And welcome everybody. What's up, Tipsy?
It's a great day to be alive.
It's IFB Season 5. I'm your co-host, New York Pete, and you are our tech director and the other half of IFB, also known as Tipsy Toaster Triple T Chris Moore. No apologies for the fact that you are the robot-based life form
Hey,
here on the show.
obey your robot AI overlords. Just face it. But it's over. You just go ahead and admit it now. Just make it easier. But
look, let's thank the fans for coming on, tuning in to our pop culture, sci-fi, 70s and 80s anchored show. Tipsy and I are real big BSG fans, classic and the new. We support the entire franchise. And let's dive in, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Happy birthday, Paul. I see him on there.
We got Rob just jumped on. Paul, of course, Commander King, Chris Laskowski, and we have
Erica. Now. Thank you for Mr. Laskowski for letting me know I left a button on.
Okay, and yes, resisted is futile. I know that George is in the house, so cool, guys. You know, if I see you, I always try to shout out and recognize the fam, because you know, everybody's a part of our little world here on IFB, and we're glad to have you. We're gonna open up. We have a great guest, and of course we're gonna have Dr. McAuley come on later on. So stay tuned for that and the updates. But we got a really good guest, Scott Hansen, who is a producer, filmmaker. He's got a new movie coming out. He's going to come on, and we'll talk all about that. Some really cool stuff. And then I'm going to open up the box, my Galactica box. That's been stored away.
Galactica box of treasures.
That's right. It's been stored away for over 20 years, and I brought it home from a trip to see the folks, and I have a whole bunch of cool stuff. But before we get into that, Tipsy, you must have something to drink
tonight.
Of
course I have some libations for the evening.
You have libations? Okay, good.
Is that the right word? That's the right word,
libation.
Right? Yeah, libation. Yeah. You look that one
Rick,
up, I mean.
Rick is with us too.
Oh.
Super author, military sci-fi author, and he's been a guest on. We interviewed him, and big fan of IFB. We're a fan of his. He'll be on the show again. We're gonna have him.
Yes,
we're gonna
definitely
do another interview, and we're gonna catch up with all the things that he's been doing. Thanks for tuning in, Rick. It's awesome to see you. And Commander Kane I saw he put a little short up on Colonial Warriors looking for his land ram, because there's a lot of snow where he is. So I don't know if you found him, but hopefully you found your land ram.
His land ram. There might be a lot of snow there. Did he come out and just found tracks on on blocks or something?
Something like that. He was out in the snow, and he's like, "Where's the land rams? I told him to bring the land rams." So,
you go outside, and all you find is a pair of tracks on the ground, and the rest of the land rams gone.
Something like that. We got some really cool updates from snow ram. That's right. That's right. I stand corrected. Thank you, Rob. Snow rams.
We just call it Target, really.
Yeah. The Dr. McAuley's got some really cool updates on some of the books he's writing, some of the cool things that he's working on, games and the like, both video and board games and stuff. So he's gonna come on and share all that and give us some of that insight. We love getting into like the world building stuff, and so he's gonna show us a whole bunch of stuff, which is cool. What is that? Bourbon Barrel Crew. Well, okay, I don't know what that is, man. It's 12%.
12%, baby.
Hey, Superfan Fran is on.
Now, if you're looking at 12%, remember that means this is 24 proof. This is probably stronger than some of the flavored vodkas out there.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. You're going to, I don't know, maybe pass out?
I was going to say attack like a Battlestar or something. But anyways, just run outside, chomp on the side of a Battlestar.
Yeah,
apart.
Okay.
Rawr.
Yeah, keep drinking.
Break it open like an egg. Pull
right. That's when you Hulk out? Is that what you think?
That's
yeah, okay. All right.
Hey, everybody has dreams. We don't Hulk out here. We Imperious Leader out. Yeah. We go Imperious.
You go Imperious. Yes, that's right. Okay.
Totally
Very
imperious.
cool.
Don't make me go imperious. I mean, some
Oh,
people
all
go
right.
plaid. We
Yeah.
just go imperious.
Okay. Chuck
So,
Davenport. Chuck, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Thanks for dropping. Oh, Captain Morton's here.
yeah, George, I've been looking at your face for a very long time lately. I'll let you know that much over the
Oh,
last couple of days.
you're about a fourth in
Yeah,
on
we
some of
are
that.
moving on.
Oh,
I've got some
on
new
the Stranded
software,
Warrior.
and I learned how to use it correctly, and we're trucking. It was worth the $900 I put in. Yes.
Excellent. So yes, thanks for dropping in, George. Great to see you, man.
All I gotta
Uh,
say is Snit Rat. I've been looking at that one. That one was
oh
just
yeah,
that was an
that's
hour before we started here. I was just finishing that one.
yep, that's right. Good. It's 100 pounds lighter. Exactly. Hey, James McCoy, man, if the Cylon passes out, sneak up and point and paint racing stripes on him. Yeah, you know what? That's good. I like that. I
I,
like that, Jim.
I was
I
going to
think
say
I'm gonna
something
do
really
that.
bad, but we are a family show. I've got racing. Never mind stripes.
Never
Anyways,
mind. Never mind. All right.
you
Well,
ready? So,
here we are.
anyways,
Yep.
bourbon barrel crew. It is Abbey style quadruple ale aged in bourbon barrels. This is from Hardywood, which is close to me, here in Virginia. So Hardywood, if you're out there, sponsor us, and I'll drink your beer every damn Thursday, or every
And then some.
Thursday, and then some. So,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
Pete will
Well,
too. We'll just ship it to him.
yeah. Well, guess what? Commander Kane, aka Paul Rotter, says, "Go rust yourselves."
We can't. We're titanium.
Go ahead.
What
Go.
do you got
Yeah.
tonight? You got a
I
tea
got.
bag hanging out of that?
Yeah, that's right, baby.
Did you like put vodka in that or something? Rum maybe?
I
Nothing.
I don't kiss and tell.
Let's see how
I
dark
heard
this is.
that. I heard you made that little slide little exhalation. Put this on the fancy black sports car and have him talk snarky. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, look, Dr. McAuley says, "See you all later." That's right, my man.
Look at
Okay.
that. You can't even see through that. That's
Wow.
awesome.
Is that like some kind of
24 proof,
chocolate?
baby.
Yeah, it's like syrup, chocolate syrup.
So, anyways, we would like to say thank you for joining us. We're here every Thursday. It is important that we recognize that the fans inspire us. We hope we inspire the fans as well. And it is really, truly that fans feel the fleet. So here's to
Yes,
you,
Feel the Fleet. Earl Grey.
loser.
Excellent. I heard that. I heard that, you punk. All right. So, hey, Bez, what's up, buddy? I've been,
Ow.
following.
Whew.
Oh, yeah.
Don't blow that through your nose, by the way, when you're laughing. That would have
Oh,
been
my
bad. It was
God,
either
Bez,
that or
I've been
spew it
watching
all
this
over the
stuff.
microphone, and I'm not doing that. That's expensive.
Yeah. Okay. Don't
I'll
do
just
that.
cry
Yes.
a lot.
Cheers, everybody. So,
Yeah, go to Baz's website. Check out. He's selling some stuff to get a truck so he can haul
Yeah.
that beautiful Viper footage, beautiful Viper around,
oh,
and
yeah.
help him out there. If you, he doesn't look for donations. He's a stand-up guy, so check him out. Baz Builds. And looks like Pete's got something there he wants to play with. I mean, show. Same thing. What do you got, Pete?
Hey, Rob, does this look familiar? Creation Convention. This is
This is
from,
New York?
yes, in New York, I believe.
Pinta Hotel?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, I have to look that up, see if it's still around.
Yes, it's
I have
it,
to look
it
that
was
up.
across the street from the Madison Square Garden, and this was great because he actually gave a presentation, like he gave a whole lecture, talked about the upcoming movie, he was directing, and this was I believe it was after the motion picture, and it was, I'm trying to remember if the Wrath of Khan. No, this was around the time of the Wrath of Khan, this particular convention. So they used to have this particular convention would be around Thanksgiving every year. It was going on for like 20 years or more. And this is one of them. So this is a little souvenir that I have that was in my box of Looks like it was from Starlog, as such ads were published
Was that
in
New
it.
York
That's
City?
right. Yes, New York City, cross street from Madison Square Garden, buddy.
Huh. I guess it's still around.
Was not signing, Rob. He was not signing. He had the creation people had pre-signed autographs. So if you wanted to buy one, it was available, and they had them like in the lobby. They did the same thing for DeForest Kelly. At this point, they really weren't signing. You couldn't see them. You couldn't, go up to a table or anything like that.
Wow.
They were all pre-signed, not personalized. And but I went to I squeezed into his presentation, the lecture he gave, and there was no PowerPoint, it was him talking at the podium, and he entertained. There were thousands of us squeezed into this one big room, and it was glorious to be able to see him. I mean, I wasn't that close to him, but it was great. I did meet him personally on a he was coming home from a trip, and he'd flown into New York City. I met him. I spoke to him. I got his autograph. Met his family. He was a gentleman, really, really nice guy. Got to talk to him for a few minutes. And Leonard Nimoy, great guy. And so I did get his autograph years and years later, but really, really cool dude. I did want to. I stopped off at my local comic book shop, Chris, and I
Oh yeah,
got,
I have not
yeah,
had time. Gee, it must be nice to be retired. I mean, you can actually get things done.
yeah, look at that. This is,
Believe it or not, I have a subscription at my comic book shop, and it's been there. They've been collecting the subscription for almost a year and a half now, almost 2 years now. I haven't been to go pick it up yet. They keep charging my card. I just haven't gone to pick it up yet. The
so
fog, huh? That looks good.
fuck, yeah, it is. So I showed you guys I have number one and three, and so I didn't read them because I was waiting for this one to come in. So I had to back order this for this one's number two. So now I can actually sit and read them. So Oh, Rob Baum says, I think Nimoy signed at a Volcon or two. Did he talk about In Search of or that Van Gogh play he wrote and starred in?
Hmm.
No, he did not. Interestingly enough, I do not remember him talking about that. So very, very cool. The other thing that I want to mention is that our good friend, our colleague, Owen Cotter, and Sci
Sci
Fiction
fiction. Yep.
was at Saturn Awards,
Yeah, he got
and
some
he
good
did a
shots.
bunch of interviews. Yeah, I have one of my original Saturn Award, the Academy of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror Films. This
Where was
is
it this year?
Oh, it's in L.A. They
Oh,
they they
it's
basically
always
do it
L.A.
always
or
in L.A. Yeah.
it's in
So
law.
this is from I believe 1982, and this when you joined, I don't know now, but back then, yep, this is for 1982, and you would get one of
Dude,
these.
I have to ask: is there any fan films in there?
Oh, that's a good question. But oh, this is pretty cool. So I used to on and off. I would actually join the Academy of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror Films, aka the Saturn Awards, and I would, uh, vote on various. So here is Raiders sweep ninth annual SF Academy Awards ceremony, and
Raiders.
so yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark, man.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, look,
Cylon Raiders would have been much better, sweeping the entire academy,
yes.
killing
There's
everybody
a whole
there.
thing
But
on Beastmaster. I don't know if you guys remember
oh
Beastmaster,
yeah,
but there's a whole thing on Beastmaster
who was the
in
star of that
here.
one? That was
And October, November, December screening schedule. So if you're an actual, paying member that lives in California, you can go to, these screenings for free, just like the regular Academy. There's something on Creep Show for you guys that remember Creep Show.
hmm
About that's pretty cool. And let's see what else. Special effects seminar, special effects workshop, and I don't know. I just wanted to share that. I'll take a picture of this and a couple of the pages in
right.
here
So
and
the
put that up.
guy that's the star of Beastmaster, What else was he a star on? He just looks so
Oh, he did
familiar.
a he did a
I
lot
can't.
of stuff,
He was
man.
something. I want to say V, but
Yeah, he was.
was he
Wasn't he
V?
in V? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he
One of my
was.
favorite shows.
Oh yeah. So yeah. So I'll take
Because once again the
I'll
aliens
put up some pictures of
came into
this.
Earth and tried to take over some.
Yeah, because it's all about aliens that were like,
There's a
lizards.
great. We have to read that one day. But there is a fantastic crossover fan fiction that is V and Battlestar Galactica.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it talks about how the Cylons were an alien race, and so. Well, there you go, Ming. That's Baltar. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's a villain.
Yeah, of course, he's a fantastic villain. He should have
Yeah.
been in the middle of that, but once again, I think the real villain there should have been. Oh, hello. The real villain in there should have been the Imperious leader, but nobody really recognizes that. That's horrible. I mean, he's definitely
Yeah.
not given the props that he should. There you go. Pull that out.
All right.
Bottom left. That's what's her name from Starbuck or
Buck
Buck Rogers.
Rogers. So the Starlog magazines. This was one of their specials, right? They compiled
That's
all
amazing.
kinds of. This is cool.
Got
So
Ming the
let me,
Merciless in there.
yeah. Oh
One of
yeah. Here, check this out. Boom. And I'll come over. Oh, there you go. Boom, boom, boom. Lex
You can't
Luthor.
really have a good show without a bad guy. Come on.
Gotta have a good back. Oh, here you go. Princess Ardala.
Yeah,
Dun,
she,
dun, dun, dun,
there's a
dun, there you
there.
go.
If you ever go back
Princess
and check our
Ardala.
archives, there's a fantastic story from
Killer Kane.
yep, the fantastic story from Jean Pierre Dorliac about getting her into that costume. Yes.
Black Hole. Captain Nemo. Oh, look. Bad guys from the Bond movies.
Yep.
Villains, right? That's pretty cool. Oh, look. One of your favorites, man. Boba Fett.
There you go.
Bam.
What's that U-shaped thing he's got down there?
What?
There you go.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. There you
Batgirl,
go.
baby.
This is good.
Cat girl. I mean,
Catwoman.
Catwoman.
That's cool.
That's kind of
This
cool.
is pretty cool, but let's get to see. Oh, here you go.
There we
There's a
go. Ming.
Davros and Ming.
Ming.
Davros. This is for Dr. McAuley. There you go, man. Davros. Bam. Big Doctor Who bad guy. Dr. Zaius. Dr.
Ah,
Zaius.
there we
Dr.
go. I don't
Moreau.
think Zaius was that much of a bad guy.
He's a bad guy, man.
No, he's misunderstood.
Oh, check this out. Boom.
There we go. Baltar. That's a nice cover.
Yeah, right.
That
That's
one
pretty
photo
cool.
of the top right, I don't think I've ever seen that one. Almost looks like he's got a little bit of weight up front.
He looks like he's being. What the hell? Is that a composite? I've never seen that picture before.
I don't think I've
Right?
ever seen that picture. I mean, that one,
Oh.
if anywhere, that has to be the one that was on the planet
Oh,
when he was there.
yeah. That's
But
right.
but
That's the.
I've never
That's when they
seen. I
picked
don't
him
think
up.
that's. Yeah, I don't think that I haven't seen that one. Boy, he looks a
That's a
little chunky in the front.
good
Not
one.
that I'm not, but
Wow.
I don't think I've seen him that chunky in the front.
And yeah. All right. So the rest of that, I thought that'd be kind of cool to share that. And I have a couple others that I wanted to, look, there's a Heroes version. You guys, I know that
People,
most
yeah.
of the BSG guys, look, Battlestar Galactica, Blast Off, Rip Off. Here's us.
Here's us. Oh, the
And
magazine.
how about this one?
Yep.
Battlestar Galactica, famous monster. Galactica is colossal, gigantic, cosmic, titanic, and it's here.
Damn right.
And you know this one,
Yep. I have that one.
right? This is a small version, though.
I got the big one. I don't have the small
Right?
one.
And this is the small one. This is the small one.
I have
Right?
I have something
Magazine
signed
size.
in there from one of the artists actually. So
Yes.
we
Oh,
hunted him
look.
down.
What's that? Bam.
It's Starbuck.
That's right. That's right.
Starbucking.
That's right. So yeah, I don't know. Which one do you want me to open? Mediocre Modeler. What's up, buddy?
I don't know.
What's
We
going
asked
on?
them. So we had us. We had people. What were the other ones? The
There's the Marvel.
Starlog.
Famous
Heroes.
Monsters, People Mag Weekly, the Star Log. You guys tell me which one you want me to open up. I will open it up. Right? These have been sealed away for 25 or so years,
So I'm
possibly
sure
a
they
little bit
smell
more.
amazing.
25. Let's see, 25.
It's a little
Uh,
musty.
More. These things have been away, I would say, close to 30 years. They've never come out of these, raggedy plastic bags that I bought. I mean, they've just been sitting in a box. So I went out and I bought some really high-end new like Mylar bags
Robert
for them. So
Robert Ballin says People magazine.
people, okay. Hey Shane, what's up, man? You just got in. We are we're this is straight from my box of goodies, my Battlestar Galactica box that I brought back from, visiting my folks. These haven't seen the light of day in close to 30 years, and I'm asking which one everybody wants me to open up. And all right, Rob, I'm opening up people. Okay, here we go.
Party on the people. Dancing
Yeah.
on the people.
Yeah. Open up.
Anybody know
I
Sophie
just put this
Tucker? Know what
down
I'm
here
talking
because I'm
about.
going to get rid of it. Here it is. Battlestar
Blast off
Galactica.
or rip off?
Lauren
Lauren
Green
Green and the sexy young cast launched the most expensive TV show ever.
ever. Right. So I'm going to thumb through this. Look, the ads are still in it. I kept the ads. It's complete. I didn't, look at that. So let's see. Where is this? Where's the Galactica article? So some of these I had to hunt down. Some of these, I'll tell you, like this one, I didn't get off the stand. I bought this at a convention after the fact. And that's why I wasn't interested in the fanzines because the fan fiction, because I was hunting these magazines down, guys. So all of these things that you see, in my mind, took precedence before, doing the fan fiction stuff. I was like, oh, I want to get some of the real deal. Like, let me, what's the real coverage? Oh boy. Oh boy. This
Move you
article's
up a little
got, oh,
bit.
this
Make it
this
a
is
little
actually
bigger.
pretty good. Oh, wait till you see, oh wow, wait till you see some of this. I'm going to show you guys. This is pretty cool. Okay. So,
There we go. Drum
here we
roll.
go.
I don't
Here
have a
we
drum
go.
roll. I have. What
Drum
do I
roll.
have here?
What? Look at this.
That's it.
That's pretty cool. ABC gambles a payload that Galactica will lift off where Star Wars touched down.
I don't think I've
So,
ever seen that picture of Lauren Green either.
well, wait till you see the other ones. The other ones are really good too. Here, check this out.
The heck?
Yeah,
That's Starbuck fishing?
yeah.
Well, there's a fanzine that you're going to want to put together. What's it say to for the caption for that photo?
My father told me never to work just to make money, says Dirk Benedict, who reels in trout on his Montana ranch and starlets in L.A.
Wow.
Okay. And get this, check this one out. This is a nice one too.
Cuisinart? Oh. Wow, really? I didn't know she played violin. I have to tell her. I have to ask her when next time I talk to her. What's it?
Okay.
What's it say underneath?
Homeless and jobless 2 years ago, Lorette Spang, the Starship's friendly socialator, now can fiddle away her problems. Acting class relieved her of the terminal blushing she suffered as a teenager in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Dude, we need to get her back on her and ask her about that.
Okay, you ready?
Homeless? I would love to hear how that got to that point. What, scope? Yeah, you're right. Oh, hello. Marin, call me. Call me, Marin. Down,
Look at
down.
that's a
Move
great
down,
picture.
move
I've
down.
never seen that.
It's not showing. Down. Move it down. Move
Oh,
it down.
sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry.
That is a great picture. What does it
So,
say on the?
and
What does it say underneath that?
Galactica won't make me rich now, but I hope it will eventually, says Marin Athena Jensen, who once kept afloat as a waitress.
Amazing. And that would be the Star Wars guy.
Special effects,
special effects
baby.
guy.
John Dykstra. And let's see, it's continued. Oh, and it ends with
Balm.
it
Robert,
ends
I
with
think the maybe she does. He's just not giving it to me.
there you go. ends with a
Evie.
picture. Yeah.
Evie.
So there you go, guys.
Man, that
That's
sure thing there, that brings back memories.
there you go. So
I'd
maybe
ate up
maybe
I'd ate up 90% of the ozone after we used that.
oh boy.
Aren't you
Jensen.
glad? What is it? Aren't you glad it's sure? Or aren't you sure? What was the commercial?
Oh, I don't
Aren't you
remember.
glad it was? Aren't you glad it's sure? I think that's what the tagline was. We're
Yeah, yeah,
dating
yeah,
ourselves
yeah.
again. Well,
Yeah,
I'm not
we are. Of
dating
course we
myself, but
are.
we're showing
Yeah.
how old we are. Dating
Bert
myself would
Oliver,
be a
what's up, my
wonderful
man?
thing.
Good to have you on. Never seen any of these photos. I know those photos in there are really, really cool. They got
I
some
love
really
I
good
love
ones.
all the old stuff that you go through there and look at things like that, especially the old comics and the old plastic 150 army men in this little box, and you ordered it, and it literally was a box the size of a K-cup box that you get now, and it had 150 flat, small
Uh,
army men and tanks and things like that. It was. I ordered it though. It was fun.
yeah.
I wish I
Oh,
still had it. I don't know where it's at now, but
Commander Kane says Marin sells nutrition bars now,
yes, she does.
and she sold shoes at one time, according to Rob. Rob says, Chris, I don't think Marin has a 800
Hmm.
number.
She does, but she won't give it to me.
Yeah.
It's
Dirk
something about
wrote
the
in.
court order thing. I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Dirk wrote an autobio called "And
Yes.
Then We Went Fishing."
Oh, then we went fishing. No, I have memoirs from a kamikaze cowboy. I have that one.
Yes, 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 we both do. That's right. So very interesting. And I have do Silence have an HR department? You might getting a call, Tipsy, on your Marin interest.
No, 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 no. We have a much we have a very interesting. We want to, freeze her brain. Anyways,
Paul says
put her in a
melt them.
cold
No,
cell.
don't melt them.
Put her in a
Hey
cold cell.
Rick says Rick Morano, he says that he actually ordered the box of Army Men too.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of us did. Yep. That's right.
Yep. And then they
Yeah,
had
yeah.
they had the colonial warriors, the colonial Minutemen ones too.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen those. They're like two-dimensional.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna do one more.
Oh
I
heck
can't
yeah!
help it. Look,
Of course, the best one. I mean,
famous
look at the
monsters,
coloring on
man.
that Cylon.
Look
I
at
mean,
look at the
look at
back.
no rust there, by the way.
Look at the back of that.
Punch outs. I mean, you just punch those out and hand them out to everybody. Come on. Come on.
All right, I gotta do this one too. This is gonna be a good one.
Punch
Famous
it out. Hand it out.
monsters. All right, so this just quickly thumb through this.
Don't quickly thumb through it. Just
I mean, just
yeah. I need
find
to get you an overhead
oh,
camera, dude.
oh my
Or
God!
you
Wait
need to
till you
mail me
see.
those things so I can put it on my overhead camera.
There is some cool ads in here. Oh wow, look at this. Oh my God, this is great. Oh boy.
That's not
Star
the
Warriors alert.
grid girds its loins. What? I just want to read. You need to put that one up. Yeah,
Look at
girds its
this.
loins. Yep. There's the star map. We need to get that recreated, put into the star, into
And they did the
Stranded
same
Warrior.
thing with the look. What the hell's with the Flash Gordon
I
guy?
don't
What the-
know.
It's so weird.
Yeah, it is.
And that's it. But look at this. There's an ad, mediocre modeler,
Woohoo!
Galactica
Raider Star
spaceships.
Cruiser and Viper Sting Ship. I love it because that's what they called them.
Yeah, in the
And
original
then in the
book.
original in the book, they actually called the Viper was a not a Viper, but a oh, someone's gonna have to help me. Star
Yes.
Wares,
This is so
the
cool.
belt
These
buckles. Yep,
ads. Oh my God, the ads are freaking awesome. Planet of the Apes.
there we go.
Beneath the Planet of the Apes lies a world of hideous mutants. Oh,
They're
I gotta
humans.
show you
I
guys.
know exactly.
Some of the ads in here are, oh, to die for today. Look at this. Watch. Here, check this out. Close
Collector's issues.
Encounters, collector issues, and there's another. I'll show you another couple of these. Look at this. I remember
UFO,
this stuff.
alien,
This was awesome. Look at this.
Star
Star
Wars
Wars
items,
items,
Close
UFO
Encounter
aliens.
sleeping bag. That is just wrong. Putting that words together there.
And there's look.
Yep, there's the action figures.
Yeah, action figures, and you
I
got your ordering, your
I
order
don't want
slip.
to have a close encounter in a sleeping bag.
Oh, see
Um,
that? Oh, that's so cool. I'm gonna put some of that up on IFB
yep,
like I did the other
close
article.
encounter sleeping
Gotta,
bag.
so cool. Hey, Sean, what's up, buddy? Uh, I'm going through some of my pile of, you know, Battlestar Galactica original collectibles magazines that I have that were in my, Galactica box. And this is, of course, from the Saturn Awards, right? And
Too bad
just
it's
going
not
through that,
color.
having some.
Saturn Awards would have been nice in color.
Yeah, that would have
I'm
been
sure
too
they do it
expensive.
now.
Who knows? Yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty much, that's kind of like uh just a few of my collection. Don't forget, guys, that we're going to be bringing on Superfan Fran and Professor Padden, and we're going to have a fan fiction. We put up the link so
Fan
that you guys can
Fiction
read it.
Festival.
Yep, and we're going to be talking all about that stuff, and they're going to come on. We're going to have a special on Battlestar Galactica fan fiction, and we'll talk about that particular story that we put up the link to. The So if you guys get a chance to read that, that's coming up. So just bear that in mind, and stay tuned. Of course, we have Scott Hansen, who is a producer and director of films and movies, and he's got a new one coming out, and so we're going to get into that. And he runs a studio,
Yeah, quite
and
amazing.
oh yeah,
Close to Georgia, so maybe
yeah, it's really cool. It's really impressive. So we're going to take care of that. And I don't know, he'll be on. And then, of course, Dr. McAuley will come on, and we'll talk to him about all of his updates. And we got a lot of visuals, and he sent us some behind the scenes artwork for some of the projects that he's involved with. Some of the stuff is it'll ring a bell. You'll remember some of these things from back in the day that they're putting spins on some of the classic things that we grew up with. Chris, you've talked about some of this before, and when we bring it up, you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that. And
hmm
so yeah, we're doing, there's things happening. The Stranded Warrior is moving
moving
along. We're
quickly now.
very quickly.
It's been a little farther behind, but I think AI has caught up for us, and is
Yeah.
now
Mhm.
we've invested in a little bit of AI technology that is making us able to move this thing a little forward at light speed. So it's I can't get over how I went from going frame to frame,
Right.
getting rid of getting green screen, to putting dots on a couple of things and then hitting a button, and then 5 minutes later the green screen's gone.
Wow.
It's just like woohoo!
Wow, that's cool.
So it's we would definitely move a little faster. So it's I can't wait to get we're getting it out to the special effects guys, so we get the backgrounds in, and then once we get the
Hmm.
backgrounds in, we come back, we'll pull the color put color matching and everything else, and then we moving right along.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's see. There's I got those figures. Bert Oliver says he's got those figures. I know that you not only do you have those figures, but you have like the entire run of all the Star Wars stuff from that era. You have like one of everything. So we need to have you come on and talk about that and show maybe some pictures from your collection, because you're one heck of a collector, and that's really cool. So we want to talk about that. And yeah, man, there's just, I know you look at these ads and it's so cool. Perceptions of Reality. Fran shared
Yep,
the
link
link.
there. So if you
It's
did not see it on our website, or on
Yep,
our site, there it is again.
yeah.
Go ahead,
So
check it out, read it,
Perceptions
and
of
we will talk
Reality.
about it.
Yep, we're going to talk about it, and we're going to have
And
Fran
tonight
come
we're
on.
doing our own perception of reality. I'm not sure where reality. Ooh, let's go back and forth there. That's
Yeah,
fun.
there you go. Okay.
That was by
So,
accident, by the way.
oh yeah, for sure. Um,
I just make
I
it
don't know.
look like it was planned.
Let me do the superheroes because this is one that was everywhere. So Starlog, the warehouse that housed all back issues of Starlog, all of their magazines, all of these type of books. These you couldn't step into a convention back in the day, 80s and even into the 90s and not see this stuff. These were everywhere. They must have made millions and millions of copies of these, but their warehouse burnt down, and so there are no more copies of Starlog magazine or these held anywhere.
Starlog's still going now, or is it
No,
done?
Starlog, yeah, they died many decades ago,
Huh.
and they have no. There's no, stores of these. They haven't, they haven't held these back or anything. There's nobody had. That's it. They're done. It's whatever the fans have, and that's
Yep,
pretty
the
much
last
it.
issue of Starlog magazine was issue number 374, published April 2009.
Yeah,
That would be one to
yep,
have too.
yeah. That definitely. I've been looking to try to get one. So Heroes. Oh yeah, let me open up
It's
front
shiny.
and
Look at
back
that. It doesn't
cover.
even look like it's. It doesn't even look like it's got a crease in the back.
No, so this is
Oh,
this is
dude,
actually
it's Patrick Duffy, top left.
yeah. It's man from
If
Atlantis.
you haven't had a chance to read, there's a book. There's another
Yeah,
book we need to go through.
yeah.
He wrote another book for the Man from Atlantis continuation. So it's like a fan fiction. It's fantastic.
Who's
That
this?
didn't. That's
Jessica.
Logan's Run. Yep.
Yeah. So there, of
I
course,
love
it
Logan's
opens
Run.
up
Yeah.
opens up with
Of
the
course.
classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Yeah. Whatever.
course. Come on. Yeah, I know, I know.
Whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So let's just
Star
skip over that.
Wars.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, yep. Here you go. You want Man of Atlantis? There you go.
Mm.
Man from Atlantis. Boom. Bam. There you
That
go.
was an
Super quick.
interesting show.
Yeah. So we got that. I know that you were a fan. Oh, Space 1999. Where's my buddy Dave
John
Francoeur?
Cohen.
Yeah, he loves Space 1999.
We have to reach back out to
And
Patrick Duffy. He's doing sourdough bread now, by the way.
yeah, I know. No, come on.
Oh, there we
Wonder
go.
Woman.
Ripley.
Yeah, man. And Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Ripley.
Yeah. Oh, I am not a number. Free
Oh,
man.
Dune.
Yeah.
What was
Okay.
the bottom left one?
Doesn't matter now.
Oh, look. There we go. That star
Start
map
working
is
upon.
amazing. We really do need to
Yeah,
get
the
that
star
into it.
map was always cool. Look at that. So, and you wanted to see what this one was? Here, show you that again.
Somebody said in Logan's Run. George
Of course.
Challenger. What's that one? The Lost World? I don't remember that one.
George Challenger. Arthur Conan Doyle's great explorer, scientist, hero. Professor George Challenger is irascible, arrogant, aware of his own supreme worth, and irritated with any who may, for even a moment, be unaware of it. He is also convinced that he is the most courageous man alive. The Lost World. So,
I think I said. I
yeah,
had to look that up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me see. There's only a couple more pages. Let me just pick. Oh, look at that! Wow.
Yeah, Logan's Run, baby.
Yeah, Logan and Jessica. Very
That's a good
cool.
show, and that's a really good concept. They should have brought that back. I know that we had talked to somebody, I can't remember the guy's name, who was thinking about bringing it back, but they did
Steve
bring the
Austin.
$6 million man back a little bit, didn't they? I think I
Yep,
remember.
they
Yeah.
did. They did. And of course,
Buck Rogers. And by the way,
Flash
you go
Gordon.
talk to him at a convention, and he will talk
Oh
your
yeah,
ears off. And he's one hell of a salesman. You'll leave with at least a T-shirt. I guarantee you.
oh yeah, guarantee you that. Yep. And it ends with John Carter and the Storm
John
Angel.
Carter. Yep.
Yep. So that's the Starlog photo guide to science fiction heroes. I thought it was a little light.
It does
I
look a little light.
expected
There's not
yeah.
even any advertisements in that.
No, no, no. Because remember, this is an extra. It's the photo
Yeah.
guide. This is not the magazine. This is brought to you, right, by Starlog. And this is, a photo guide that they made. So it's an extra. So some of these articles are, it's written by their, whatever, their staffers or whoever and put together as an extra. So, it price of it, cover price is $3.95. At some of the cons, eventually you could get this for like $1.50 or $1 eventually, because
Yeah.
there's just so many of these. And you guys, I showed you this one, right? The villains and heroes. Then they had the one for robots, and I just thought it was really cool. Colin, how are you, man? How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Uh, Logan's Run was the movie that started my love of dystopian stories.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
no kidding, Baz. This stuff is
That's
cool.
Logan's Run is so fantastic. I recently just rewatched it. if you haven't had a chance, please, please, please do yourself a favor. If you're an audiobook listener, go get I think they're cheap. They might even be free. I think one or two of them are free. But definitely get Logan's Run, and Logan's World, and Logan's Return. I think is the three. It's a trilogy. Fantastic series. Also, don't forget to get the original Planet of the Apes, which is way different than what came out in the movie theater. And I think it would have been a better movie, to tell you the truth. But yeah, do yourself a favor and get those older books, and then they're fantastic. I really do enjoy the Logan's Run series. Was really good in the book series, and just listen to it on audiobook if you have a chance, or you can read it, one of the two. But audiobook, it's still out there. Grab it. I think it's really cheap. So highly recommend that one. And maybe I'll put a link up for that later. I can do that.
I am going to. Our guest is on set, filming. He is, he's
running
directing.
late, huh?
Yep,
we haven't experienced that before.
No kidding. So he is on set. He is going to do the best he can to come on.
That's cool.
He's got he's a working professional. So he
it
is
is what it
going
is.
to
I mean,
do his
sometimes
best.
you have to work late.
So hey,
I got it.
listen, Scott, don't do not harm yourself trying to get on, get home to get on the show.
Create the art, man. Create the art.
Create the art. And if you can't make it, we're going to reschedule you. But hey, things happen, and
we're here every Thursday. You're not gonna.
Yeah, I mean, work is work. You're on set, and you're actually, so things happen, and trust us, we, as filmmakers ourselves, we know
just gives
what that's like.
Gives us more time to talk and drink.
Well, since we have the time, then I'm opening it up. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Battlestar Bulletin Board may have actually shared us.
That just doesn't sound right.
I think you
shared us.
Sean was on. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I saw this article on Battlestar Bulletin Board.
I don't like the way that Lauren Green looks in that picture. I mean, I don't think that's an actual.
It says, you see what it says? Inside TV's Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica. Lauren Green and his
Lauren Green photo is just horrible.
Yeah, no, that doesn't look good.
It doesn't.
I don't know why they chose
There's
that.
another Lauren Green I hate. It looks like his.
What about that?
He looks like he's Planet of the Apes, to tell you the truth. What's that, 1 penny? Is that the tell me that's the
1 cent.
Oh my gosh. I taped a penny to that thing, and I signed up for the Columbia warehouse. Yep.
Look,
8 tracks?
Is it? Yeah. 8 tracks, man.
I wasn't old enough for the 8-track one, but I did do the cassettes. So
24, page 24, guys. I'm gonna go here.
While Pete's thumbing through that, give me 3. If you did if you were able to do the 10 for a penny, just tell me 3 of the cassettes that you bought, or 8 tracks that you bought for a penny. Throw those up in the chat. Yes. There is that damn star map again. What's at the bottom left? What's he doing?
Reluctant hero of TV's new Star Wars?
Reluctant? What? Why is he reluctant? Hang on, let me switch over.
What the heck? I don't know. He's studying one of the scripts or something. Let's see.
He got a cigar or a pipe in his mouth? That's definitely
no, he does
70s.
not. No, he doesn't. All right, look at this. This is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Not bad, huh?
That's it.
Yeah. You need that map. I know. We need the map.
Let's see. Anybody got their cars came with 8-track players? Yeah.
Look
yep.
at what we got.
I've actually read that one. But of course they did the right thing and put the Imperious Leader there, because it's not a big enough picture for the Imperious Leader. I mean,
and
it's definitely not. That's it. Yeah,
that's it.
Sucks.
Yeah, that was kind of.
Imperious Leader really should have been on the front cover, but
yeah, of course.
I understand you humans are not. Oh, what the heck is it? Oh my gosh, the Wizard of Oz.
What the heck is that?
Oh, we're gonna have to research that one.
What is this, guys? The Wizard is back, Meko, universally loved from galaxies long ago and far away to one just over the rainbow, The Wizard of Oz, the new album from Meko on Millennium Records.
Oh, MECCO, MECO,
What is
MECO.
that about? Right? And this is October 17,
Meko plays The
1978.
Wizard of Oz.
Oh my God. I bet you it's like,
I can't play this online, but you guys can look it up.
yeah.
Um,
So,
Wait a minute. It is available on Amazon on vinyl for $24.
all
Here you
right.
go.
So,
For those people who really want to get have their vinyl collection, here you go. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Ooh, what's that? That's pretty.
explosions. Look at this. This is pretty cool. This is the Marvel Super Special Battlestar Galactica. This is the small one, right? There's a big one, and this is the small one. So, Wizard of Oz Disco. That's what it is, Erica. Yeah. Yep. There we go. Whoop.
Wizard of Oz Disco. Here you go. Here is the link on Amazon for that, by the way. Now there
Oh,
was a great disco album for Battlestar Galactica. Oh, forget who did it. Ooh, one of my favorite shots. Sean, I think actually AI'd that or something.
this is so cool. So these, it's not like,
It's not the paper. It's not like the
these are
newspaper one I
glossy.
have.
No, no, no,
Those
no.
are
This
nice
is
and shiny. I need to
glossy.
get that one.
Yeah. This is a good
I need to
one.
really need to
Oof.
get that one.
Look at that.
That's pretty. What color helmet? Really?
I
Red?
don't know, man. This is really cool. I haven't opened this up in ages. Look at
Yeah, I
that.
think you're right, Robert. It is Giorgio Moroder.
Oh, this is
I love
so
Giorgio
cool.
Moroder, by the way. He just came out
This
with a new
is
album too, by the way.
really. Oh,
Yeah,
look at it. Some nice Cylon in that one. Look at that.
they're all nice Cylons. Look at the size of the helmet on the guy on the left. That's really ridiculous. Come on, that just doesn't look right at all.
Okay, so in the middle, I'm gonna go right to um let's go to the middle of this. This is really cool. I have not seen this. Oh, look at that. Look at
That is.
that.
I wish that would be one of the paintings I would want on the right hand side.
Oh, that's so cool.
There's another
And
another race that we don't get too much of.
the Wizard of
Wizard of
Hollywood's
Hollywood's Dream
Dream
Factory.
Factory. They always interviewed him, and it
Yeah.
was it was good,
Well,
but
that's because he was
come on.
Star Wars. That's why.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanted more
I
like
did.
everybody else,
I
though.
think that's the one I got signed.
That's the one we got signed, but he
Yeah.
wasn't in one of these.
We had one
Oh,
of those. We got it in paper. I
look at
really need to
that.
get that one. Yep.
Look at that, guys. That's nice.
Hmm.
That's pretty cool.
It is cool, but I
Yeah.
don't see an Imperious leader in that. That's just not worth it then.
All right, calm down.
Ah, yes. The
Life in the
destruction of
future.
Caprica. That's one fantastic picture there.
No, it's not. Right? Oh, look, there's a whole thing on battle tactics. We've talked about
Yep.
this. Right? Look
Bert
at that.
Oliver. Probably look at that one. Send him a
This
copy of
is
that one.
pretty cool, man. Oh, look, this is another nice one. Look at that.
Yep, yep. I remember that one.
Yeah. All right.
That's a nice one.
And oh, look at this. Bam.
There we
Look.
go. The
That's a
Kana
nice
sisters.
Cylon. These aliens and robots. Bam, bam, bam. All right, cool. And let's see. There's probably there's this one. There's this poster. Ha ha ha. Very
Excuse me.
cool. This is so cool.
Adama's
So
blue there, so he must be dead.
check this out.
Jaws 2 and Kiss. I asked earlier if anybody got which if they did the Columbia House music, which was three of the albums they got.
Yeah.
At least three of mine were Kiss. No
No
doubt about it.
kidding.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, cool. Well,
I think it was Kiss, and it's gonna horrible. What a combo here. Ready?
yeah.
Kiss, Charlie Daniels Band, and
Yeah.
what was the other one? Cinderella.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Night. Oh, Crocus. Crocus.
Oh, Crocus. Okay, cool.
Night Wolf, yeah.
All right. Well, I think that I think Dr. McCauley's with us.
Is he with us or is he here?
Is it live or is
Or
it
is it
Memorex?
Memorex?
He is
Wow.
with
we
us
we are
live.
definitely
Yes.
aging ourselves
And
now.
Dr. McCauley probably doesn't know anything of what we just talked about because that was a commercial
Yep.
from back in the 70s and 80s. And it was, is it live or is it Memorex? And it was all about cassettes that were being recorded, like
And he
cassette
sat.
tapes
The
and
guy
stuff.
sat down in a chair, and I think he was
Yeah,
drinking something.
and all the
Yeah.
yeah. So
Let me
all
fix
right,
Mr.
well,
McCauley. He's off to the side for me, so just don't move. You're good. You're good. I'll fix you. That's just chill. He's
all
wiggling.
right, good.
Stop
He's
wiggling.
got good light on though.
He's
I can
definitely-
tell you
usually-
everybody that Dr. McCauley's gonna look good. He's got like almost like a tan going on. He's got lighting. He's not blue. He's perfect. It's good. Or red. Because he used to have like red lights or blue lights, but now he's like, in living color. It's
Red and
really
blue,
cool.
just like he is used to. The police department.
AC/DC, Zeppelin, and the Doors.
Wow.
Man,
okay.
that's a good combo. I like that.
Yeah.
The Kiss comic book, I kid you not, was said to have used ink which had blood from each
Exactly.
of
I
the
remember
members.
that. There was the big
Oh,
controversy.
Rob. Yeah, Rob, nice going. That's a good one. Oh yeah.
That was a
So
big controversy.
Scott Hansen, our
That and,
director
that
guest
and
that
it
was
was
coming.
Kings in Satan's Service, if I remember correctly.
Jim says, talk about Betamax and VHS and really freak out the young people.
They
Listen,
don't know what it is.
They don't have no idea. Clueless. Doc McCauley, welcome to IFB yet again. How are you?
Oh, hello, everybody. Hello.
Oh.
Do you know why I look
Oh.
so good? Do you know what I was? Do you know what I was doing before coming on here? Do you know
Remember,
what I
we're a
was doing?
kid. We're
I was-
family friendly.
I was having a bubble bath, and the bubbles were caressing my face. And it was fantastic. And it was wonderful.
Okay.
Anyway, the most important thing for me to ask right now
Wow,
is
wow, wow.
Tipsy, what are you drinking at the minute? What's
I am
your
drinking,
typical choice? You're on that. Okay, Grant.
Bourbon barrel beer
um,
that's 12% or
right.
actually AKA 24 proof.
And what are you on, Pete? What's the
Pete's
Earl
on
Grey.
Earl Grey. He's
Earl Grey?
He's crazy
Earl
tonight.
Grey? So I have. So this is again non-alcoholic selections.
Yes.
This is Golden Pale Ale, which is a non-alcoholic craft beer.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a
You said,
pale.
you said crap
Ale.
wrong.
Well, I've never had this before, so I'm going to.
what's it called again? You gotta hold it back up to the camera. I just switched over
Hold
to
on,
you.
I'm pouring the damn thing. Hold on.
It looks like water from here.
It's. I'll tell you. Right. Let me see. What is it called? Golden Pale Ale by
You said Pete. wrong.
there it is. There. Look.
Over.
And it's up,
over,
over.
over, up, closer, down, left, up. There we go. You're getting there.
So look. It's
Actually, I think it would come in better if you put your left hand up in the air, please.
to be honest, right? This
Whoop.
looks like the inside.
Look at the head on that.
Yeah, this looks like the inside of a Cylon's colostomy bag.
My question is, how would you know what that looks like?
Bad. Well, I've got a really good imagination and some insider sources. So anyway, fans, Fuel of Fleet, thanks
Yep.
very much, guys,
Fans, Fuel of Fleet.
for watching.
Cheers. Excellent.
Don't worry, I need to start. I probably need to start a series on the Battlestar Bar and Grill for virgin drinks for you.
Yeah, I'm under doctor's orders now, so
Yes,
I
I got it.
can't go boozing anymore. I miss the old boozing. So no,
I'm
and
sure
now,
someday my doctor's going to say the same thing. I'm just ignoring
you
him
just
right
don't go
now.
to you just
I just
go
don't
to your
go.
doctor.
That's simple.
That's it. That's exactly it. Oh, disco
Wow,
time.
disco.
Disco
What the
time.
heck?
Hang on, we need to pull that back up.
Silent attack. Silent attack.
There we
Come
go.
on, let's disco,
Hopefully.
baby. No
There we
disco.
are.
Oh, that was disco.
There we go. What
Well,
the
there's
heck?
something else that our most of our viewers don't know is disco anyway. So
Yeah, disco.
I think
Well-
ABBA came on the radio the other day, and I was singing along to it, and my
Oh,
stepdaughter was like, What are you doing?
Yeah, come on. No kidding. No kidding.
Dancing Queen.
So, Doc McCauley, you are quite the busy individual, and
Yes.
we have the visuals to prove
All right, you need to
that
give me a
you
second, Pete. So just
are
fill it,
you're
baby,
all
fill
over the
it.
place. So
Keep
you,
filling it.
yeah, no, so
Keep filling it.
all right. Well, you
I forgot.
there's
I
projects.
got the PowerPoint. I just don't have it listed inside the picture in picture. So give me a second.
Okay, so there's projects that we will debut here tonight, and
Yes.
there's a ton of other projects that are in the making as we speak, are in various stages of production
Yes.
that are also so
There's a lot of stuff going on. This is
oh yeah,
February.
it's good. It's
I
good
didn't even
stuff.
I didn't even know it was February. I didn't even know what month it was anymore. It was just get this thing out, get this thing written, get this thing done, all of that. So it's been very busy, very busy.
Well, that's a good thing for you because the fans obviously are enjoying your creativity, and so you're giving it to them, and this is a great thing.
Absolutely.
You have
I'll keep telling myself that.
It's the truth though.
Well, yeah, I'm glad that people like the stuff and it comes out and people enjoy it and they go and they
Yeah.
buy it and then all my publishers go, yay, we've got sales. So yeah, so let's see. What's the first up? What are we talking about first?
That
Well,
would go
we
ahead.
we started with the staff pick from Global Comics backed by DC
Oh
that
yes,
and they have I guess it's a library of 70,000 comics available.
70,000 comics. I ended up getting a subscription and I didn't know that Shane from Scratch Comics, who publishes these, I had no idea that he had signed up to this at all. So around about before Christmas, I signed up to Global Comics.
Yeah.
And yeah, I read quite a lot of comics, as you can imagine, and it's got everything in there that I would want to read, with more coming every week. So I was really surprised and pleased that Dinos versus Cowboys is their staff pick, and I mean you see some fantastic images here from Owen Codney, and the colors,
Gorgeous.
there are some great colors there as well. I think it was Matt
Yeah.
Soph that colored that. Even the cover was beautiful cover. It was great. There's a couple of them. There's an artist we're going to be talking about a little bit called Simon Chinook, and Simon Chinook did one of the covers of Dinos versus Cowboys, which was a large Tyrannosaurus Rex coming after a cowboy in a canyon. Anyway, yes, beautiful artwork there, and there's some art by John McCrae, who'd be known to people who enjoy 2000 AD. So yeah, that was a lovely surprise to see that the staff at Global Comics had stuck this in. And it's nice as well when you go through the carousel, you see Batman, Dinos versus Cowboys, and Superman. So that's always nice to see your comics in that sort of high company.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's gorgeous. Look at that. I mean, it tells the story just visually, and that's the beauty of a good comic book
Yeah,
when you can
that's what a
see it.
comic does.
And,
Yeah.
yeah, you can follow it, and it's like, oh wow. And then the extra is like, all right, well now I'm gonna read it, and then you're like, oh, and then it blows your mind because you're getting all the ins and outs of what's going on, the dialogue, and cool. It's just so cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed writing this one. So Shane Chebsey's the co-creator of this one. We've talked about it before. This was in honor of his dad, who
First interviews.
passed away. Yeah, we did this one. But yeah, it's a favorite of mine. There'll be more coming this year from Dinos versus Cowboys. There's a very special project which I finished writing last year that Shane's starting to collate and bring together with Dinos.
Cool.
And I think this is something that can become a franchise. At the minute, it's one comic book, but maybe this time next year it'll be a little bit more of a franchise.
Wow. What now? You got to tell me about this. I had no clue. UK Comic Falcon
Yeah,
issue
so this
2 and
is
3.
so I have a great love for UK comics. It's what obviously I grew up with, and I grew up with a reissue of something called the Eagle. So there was a character called Dan Dare, Pilot of the Future. He was sort of came about. I think he came out around about the 40s, 50s. I think it was a guy called Frank Bellamy that created him, and a very popular sci-fi character in the UK. He had various 8-bit computer games back in the day. He actually had an animated show in the early 2000s, and Eagle was sort of his comic. He was the flagship star. So Eagle came out in the 50s and then was relaunched in the 90s. I had the 90s version as a kid, a couple of issues of that, not too many. And Falcon, as you can tell, is actually a homage to the UK Eagle comic. So this is a fantastic comic book that is on issue 2 at the minute. Issue 3 is going to Kickstarter in the next couple of weeks. I've been involved in issue 2, 3, and 4. So you will see some quite horrific stories from me in there. That's not one of my stories. That's actually the front cover. Actually, what I love about Falcon is the front covers start the story. So you're straight in there with a story.
Huh.
They waste no space in this comic. They tell us, it's packed with stories. So, okay, I'm saying it's a UK comic, but I think folks in the States would love this as well. Folks in North America, folks in Europe as well. So you can see a little bit of a homage to Sean Connery there.
Yeah, Colin said the same thing, yeah.
A little homage there. We did one in Dark Legacies for his character in Outland. So there's a lot of love for
I
Sean's
loved Outland. What a
characters,
fantastic.
Brilliant.
Was that based on a book?
High Noon.
Look that
It
one.
was based in Gary Cooper's High Noon. Yeah.
High Noon?
Cool.
So that was pretty cool. So yeah, that's another comic book I'm involved with as well. And then this is an upcoming one called Pale Moon Grim.
What is this?
Now this is the brainchild of a chap called Paul Deadeye. And Paul Deadeye is again UK comics book creator. He's a big 2000 AD chap. I'm involved in it. I've written a couple of horror stories in here as well that are being beautifully illustrated by a chap called James Roach. I'm on fire. I'm remembering all these names tonight. This is great. Usually I have to go. This is wonderful.
Here we go.
Oh, lightning
party
strike.
time.
Hold on. There we
Party.
go. That should sort of.
There we go. Dude, we have got to get you a better camera.
There's like UFOs that are coming to Chris
Send me your
McAuley's
address.
house,
I'll send you a
and
camera.
they are coming to take him, and he is going to he's going to be in okay, you back? You're going to be
Right,
like,
we're back. Yeah, I'm fine. It's
like
just
in Mars.
it's. I know the cat is wiggling cables upstairs because there's a cable that goes up. I don't know because she wrecked my green screen.
Yes.
I had it for all of like 2 weeks, and
Yeah.
that all disappeared. But anyway, let's get back to this comic. So yeah, I've written a couple of horror strips for this. James Roach is a fantastic artist. Just go and have a look at his page on Facebook. Very evocative artist, and I'm working quite closely with him on those strips.
so wait a minute, this is an anthology.
This is an anthology piece, yeah, just
Okay.
exactly like Falcon is as well. So it's a group of talented UK writers, artists, and it's all horror themed.
Can you read
Central
the
character-
top? Yeah.
Yeah, the central character is this like tribal shaman. He's also a gunslinger. He's a shapeshifter, and he's a bounty hunter. So lots of action going on there too. So yeah, fantastic. I'm really looking forward to seeing this book whenever it comes out.
Interesting. So is it a graphic novel?
Apache albino.
It's a comic.
That's awesome.
It's a comic book. I like to use the word comic book rather than graphic novel.
Okay.
Do you know why I don't like using the term graphic novel? Graphic novel's a way for a fancy word for comic book, and it basically means that they put the price up by about £10, £20. It says graphic.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
I don't like that. I think it's there's nothing dirty. It's not comic books aren't dirty words. I know plenty of dirty words, but comics. So yeah, that's another one. And here's yet another one. This one's one of my franchises that I created. This is called Nexus Astrum. This is a kids comic book. This is really for kids from about the age of 6, 7 years of age to 11. This is coming out and debuting at an anime con in the US. And there's a novel series as well that I've written that's coming out at the same time. So it's going to be a bit of a double release. So we're going to have a series of comics and a series of novels.
Who's Santos? Is that Do I think it is?
There's those are the various illustrators.
Right.
So Braxton Cosby, who
Right.
owns Cosby Media, he is the producer of the comic. Now, you might think it's a bit strange having a producer of a comic, but that might indicate that this could be going elsewhere and not just comic books.
Dun dun dun.
Yes.
So, Doc, you mentioned Anime New York City. That's August 21st to 24th at the Javits Center, and I'm sure it's going to be very big. Are you going to debut Nexus Astrum at that convention?
Am I going to be there? No,
You're not?
not well. I don't think so.
Okay.
Start a petition. Start a petition. Come to New York. Come to the US.
But Nexus Astrum will be
but
there.
that will be there, and I believe as well. Like we might be debuting the comic book in spring, and then the novel series might debut with the comic then around some anime conventions in the US. So
do you know, are they going to have a table? At what level of presence
I
will you have?
absolutely no idea.
Okay.
I have absolutely no idea. I just write the stuff.
This is going to be big. It's a
Well,
big convention.
I'm hoping that kids pick it up. I mean, the whole thing about this, where this came from, was that mecha anime's big. I'm a big fan of Gundam,
Yeah.
and I love all of that stuff. And I'm trying to get kids lifting comic books again. The kids don't read comic books now. It's fascinating that they don't. They'll go and they'll see all these. Have you got the beeper there?
Yeah, hang on.
Are you ready?
And go.
Go and see all these Marvel movies and DC movies that are crap, mostly absolute crap. But they won't. That now they won't lift a comic book and read, like the Adventures of Spider-Man or Captain America or like Batman and all of that stuff. And that's where the gold is, because once you have kids being able to associate pictures with words and scenarios and world building and all of that stuff, you're fueling kids' imagination. So whenever they they go to read books or whatever, they can build that picture palace in their mind, and that's really important. So anyway, yes, this is some of the behind the scenes artwork that Cy Chinook is doing for another kids series I'm doing with Crystal Lake Publishing, and it is called it's a game book series. So the first one was called Alien at the Backyard Barbecue, and this is Zort. Now I just want to say this about it's Zort and Zig. You can just about see Zig at the side there. That's his little alien dog, and you can see how detailed Cy is doing this. You can see the uniforms reminiscent of Space 1989. You can see all of these details. This is the detail that's going into the illustrations for this game book. This is the caliber of artist that I love working with. He's one of the best artists that I've worked with. And the problem is I say that, but every artist I've worked with is one of the best artists because I'm so lucky. But I love seeing that kind of detail from artists. Like, this is the thought process. This is all of this, and that's a bit of a sneak peek of what the the artwork's going to look like. And I can tell you that this game book series is going to video game. That this will be going to video game.
Wow.
So we're at that stage now too. So
mobile or platform
series of these. It'll be both. It'll be I'd say mobile because it'll be Steam Deck, which is a bit of a mobile device. But it'll be like PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, all that stuff. So,
cool.
Wow.
That's heading
Congratulations.
towards that. And it's going to be Cy that's going to be illustrating the video game as well. So, yeah.
That's
well done, Cy.
Yeah, you did send us a colored picture, a colorized. So we do, Chris. I did.
I don't know if I have. I don't see that.
It's not in the deck. It came in.
Is that it? No, that's
no. Just don't worry. It's later on.
I think it's later on.
I
think it was a last minute thing I sent.
Yeah, I sent it in. It's in our share drive, but it's a single image. But maybe we go to the next slide.
And I'll go look for it.
Yeah. So
this is not soon to be a video game series. This is I have to point that out But yes, this was the Celestial Toy Room, the Doctor Who Celestial Toy Room Annual 2025. That beautiful cover, and I was involved in that. So that's available now from Celestial Toy Room. I wrote some things for this, but I just love that cover.
So the byline that you see is for the previous slide.
For the previous slide, that's the one. So that's for the game book series. But yeah, it's a beautiful cover. I wanted to show that off. That's available now. Celestial Toy Room has been publishing Doctor Who content since 1975, I believe. So it's right up there with Doctor Who magazine. And it's always fun to work on these annuals with them.
Wow. The next if Tipsy is able to, the next, just go to the next slide if you would, and then you can we'll there we go.
So that's the inside of it. That just shows you the caliber of this book. So that's one of the articles I had helped write. You know, it was about the Eighth Doctor comic strips, and we were very lucky that Lee Sullivan, who illustrated a lot of the Radio Times comic strips that came out whenever the Doctor Who TV movie was there in '97, he donated his artwork to this book, and it's very rare. It's actually never. I don't think it's actually been reproduced since 1997. Again, that's why it's very important, and it's got various little strips like the Eighth Doctor fighting Cybermen, which of course he never did on screen. But yeah, it was.
He knew he would have lost.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. But you know, it's a lovely book, and I'm always very privileged to be part of these annuals whenever they come out. I think this is like it's a couple that I've been involved in a couple of Doctor Who annuals now. I think about 6 or 7 now in the last couple of years. So that's always fun and a privilege to do that. So
Doc, I think your
name.
Is the
picture.
Right? Yeah, there's the picture that we which is cool. Yeah.
So this is the coloured one from Section.
Compare that to that.
To that, yeah, it's beautiful. And you know, we've got Zorp and Zig there. Per Zorp's crashed the spaceship, and you've got to help him. You've got to help him put his spaceship back together again so he can get home. And maybe you get on board with him and go on some adventures. But you know, I love that coloured image. There's going to be roughly about 30 of these coloured images in both the book and the game. So I just wanted to put that out there. The alien language there was devised by Sai, and you might in the next book. Like yeah, and in the next one, you might have to try and decipher this if you play through it. I do stress it is a kid's book. It is meant for kids from 5 to 11, but and it's been tested on kids from 5 to 11. But I have heard that adults have enjoyed it as well.
I was thinking my book would have been a little bit darker, where instead of helping putting the spaceship back together, you have to help the alien take over the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
version. My version.
Yeah, we've got to be very careful with kids, don't we?
Yeah,
I mean, we don't want them growing up and thinking that they can suddenly evict people from countries and all sorts of things. We've got to be very careful with that. Got to be very careful with how people grow up.
So, in the Doctor Who, here we go.
Sorry,
Celestial Toy.
So this is
favorite Doctor.
This is your favorite Doctor. This is why I included this. So this is the latest issue of Celestial Toy Room. I've worked on this as well. It's a beautiful front cover image. I think I gave you a hardback one of the hardback annuals I did had the Fourth Doctor in it.
Yep, that's right.
And then I just want to talk about Frankendice, the novel. Yes, we know it's a tabletop game. Yes, we know it's coming from ABC Games. Yes, we know it's part of the Stokerverse. But I can't remember if I had said it's also becoming a novel, a kid's novel. It's written and it's going to be published very, very soon from Crystal Lake Kids. So that's all the stuff that I've been doing in the last 2 months, two and a bit months.
2 months.
I love the
two and a bit months.
I actually love the Frankenstein drawing there. That
it's beautiful. Sam Santos did that.
He looks, instead of looking scary, monsterish, he looks like something that a kid would want to.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's very kids stuff is actually becoming very important to me. It's very hard to write. I mean, I'm going to name drop here for a second, but I was chatting to Clive Barker last night, and I need to plug this because I was chatting to him. But Hellraiser, the original Hellraiser film, got re-released in cinemas across the North America and I think the UK for 2 nights only. So this
Wow.
is the original Hellraiser film. And then if you stayed behind after the credits, there was, I think, an interview, a recorded interview with him.
Hmm.
But he's been following my work, so I really appreciate that. And we've had conversations about that actually
And you
that
worked with him.
darkness.
You worked
Yeah,
with him in the
yeah, yeah.
past.
Well, I've done some Hellraiser stuff in
Yeah.
the past. Did I think I sent you that, Pete, at one stage? Didn't I?
Yep.
It was in a magazine,
Yes.
House of Stitched magazine. I think one of the House of Stitched magazines. That's a good couple of years ago now. And then a good friend of mine, Paul Kane, actually, he's another he's an amazing horror writer. He's worked with Clive Barker on a couple of books detailing out the Hellraiser films. Brilliant book series books. He's also written Hellbound Hearts, which he was an editor for Hellbound Hearts, which is an official Hellraiser anthology novel series. So I just want to plug that for him as well. But Paul actually wrote an intro to that short story. But yeah, so we were talking about that darkness and writing with that dark, and I'm not a dark person at all. I think anybody who knows me, I'm not really like that. So that's why I actually, but strangely, I find it easier to write that darkness rather than the kids stuff. So the kids stuff, this kids stuff's actually a lot harder. I'm writing a kids novel at the minute, Claudia Christian, and
Wow.
yeah. So again, there's a little thing that there you go. So I don't think Claudia is going to mind if I talk about it. But this is an idea that actually came from her, and it's about conservation and wildlife and stuff like that. And it's a great idea. So I've been putting it together and starting to write the novel. So there'll be more news on that probably throughout the year, and that could be becoming something a little different. That could be becoming something musical. So we'll see how that works.
Wow.
But yeah, kids stuff's becoming more important because I want kids to be reading more and thinking more about the environment and thinking more about the stuff we were all brought up with. I mean, I grew up in the sort of mid late 80s, and we had the Transformers and all of that stuff, and they were very positive stories for kids. And I'm concerned now that kids maybe don't have those sort of fictional role models.
Right. Right.
So I'm trying to build that up a little bit now.
So at some point we're really hoping that your IPs will eventually make it to TV status. So we're really hoping that that happens for you, because we are fans of your work,
Thank
and
you.
I know that a lot of your creativity is worthy. So hopefully that'll be in the mix, and announced at some point as well. And we look forward to that. But the Tower Protocol Resurrection, our film that we worked with through XG3 and Tipsy Toaster Productions, has been released. The trailer is out, and the film is in the international film festival circuit. You are the executive producer of the Tower Protocol Resurrection, so we have some ideas on how we're going to move that forward.
Yep.
And so with the feedback that I've been getting, is extremely energetic. It's good. Everybody likes it. I haven't heard any negative critique on it, and I'm very grateful for that. I've had neutral parties look at the trailer. They like the concept, so that is all good news to me, and I know to you as well. And so kudos and thank you for being our and taking the mantle up for the position of executive producer. And so I know that we've been having some talks about putting together a novel for it,
Mhm.
with the world building of the Tower Protocol. And so that might be sometime in the future we may be able to get into that and release some of that.
You've got the audio drama as well.
Yes, we do.
We've got that, so that's another thing. And that was Jeff. Jeff was voiced
Yes,
that.
Jeff Kirkland, the
It's
star
brilliant.
of the Tower Protocol,
Yeah.
the original 2004 and the current 2025 Resurrection, the update of what happened to his character in the world of Tower Protocol. Yes, you wrote the audio drama background to the story of Colonel White, and it's been recorded. And so now we need to tweak it, and we also need to do some of the sound effects and the like, and then we'll be putting that out. So it's forthcoming as well. It's a
So,
great audio drama.
yeah, like Jeff's voice is great. I'm going to try and do a Jeff impersonation. I'm not sure how good I'm going to be at. I'm Colonel White, and I'm going to kick the shit out of you.
Oh, yay!
Right,
Easy.
that's pretty much Colonel White, though. Let's be honest.
It's
Colonel
true.
White's sort of like he's a bit of a mix between Nick Fury and the Punisher.
Yes. Yep.
You know, I'm going to stick your head in a blender.
And,
That's
and a little bit
that's
of
it.
Batman.
A little bit of Batman. A little bit of Batman.
Yes.
So there's a lot there, but Jeff does it so well. Yeah, so there you go. And I promise that as I was writing the audio drama, I wasn't putting that voice on and voicing it as if I was Jeff. Not at all. Not a bit of it. I never was. No.
So I'm not sure if you were able to catch the fact that Tipsy Toaster he's working wonders with he's harnessing the powers of the new AI and editing software. Particularly Mocha is one of them that he's working with, and the Stranded Warrior is moving very quickly. Doc McAuley, you are also the executive producer on the Stranded Warrior. Again, thank you for
got a chance to
coming on
download
to do
that huge file, but it's there on the thing to look at. So
it's happening. It's really
halfway
moving a lot
through, I
quicker.
discovered a new way of doing it. So the very first first part is like, yeah, it's okay, but the last part, good Lord, I'm moving at rocket speed now thanks to AI because they've put that into the system now, and it's just brand new. And like I said, it's probably one of the best investments I've had as an editor. Would be Mocha. So
yes, thank you. Thank you, everyone that have watched the trailer for the Tower Protocol Resurrection. We're like approaching the 1,700 mark and then some. So thank you guys for watching. The Stranded Warrior. We played it last week, didn't we? Didn't we? Yeah, we did. I think we did. And then the Stranded Warrior is it's the tens of thousands. Everyone knows that the Stranded Warrior trailer has won 11 awards internationally. We've won 5 film festivals for best trailer, best poster, movie poster internationally as well for the Stranded Warrior. And we hope to, I believe that we are worthy of doing the same, not only for the trailer on the Tower Protocol Resurrection, but also for the film, which is done and is out in competition with hopefully a world premiere later this year, 2025. And then, and then some. So
it takes a lot of work to get a film out. Like even a short film, it's an incredible amount of work, and that's.
I think you had posted something the other day. Yeah,
it's very important, and you get people who want to do these like $1 million productions or whatever, and what you find is that most of them are crap because they haven't earned their bones. And earning your bones can be fun, but it's always very instructional. So it doesn't matter how much money you throw at a project.
Yep.
If it doesn't have a coherent storyline, it doesn't have a narrative that fits, if it doesn't have a good team behind it, it's not going to be a very good film. And we see this all the time on Netflix. We see this all the time when the films come out on Netflix. So I think there's an art to filmmaking that you need to understand through the short professional film. So that's why I extol its virtues creatively. I think it's very important. And it also gives you a lot more, like you have to learn an awful lot more quickly. I mean, right? Because we don't have the money just to go, yeah, here's all these amazing effects and throw money at it. It's like you have to learn how to do things. Like going back to Hellraiser, Hellraiser was a shoestring budget, and the Cenobites were on screen for I think like 2 minutes or 3 minutes in total, but you remembered them. But a lot of the work that was done there was the shadows, was the lighting, was all of that stuff. And it was now it would probably be seen as an indie budget movie.
Right.
But it
Yeah.
changed horror cinema for the better. And there's so many films that are coming out here that have all these big budgets, or horror films that go to these streaming platforms or go to cinema, and they're not a patch on that film. And that's because of that creativity and and having the necessity being the mother of invention in filmmaking as well. So yeah, I extol on my Facebook wall. I was extolling the virtues of the importance of that small filmmaking stuff.
Hey Tipsy, do you have the two trailers?
I have when you say two trailers, what do you mean? I have the trailer for Tower Protocol.
Do you have the Stranded Warrior 2?
Yes, I do. It's the Dragon Con version.
It'd be kind of cool if we played both.
Sure, we can
Oh,
do that. You ready?
yeah.
Let me turn on the system audio so they'll remind me to turn it off. Otherwise, we'll have an echo, and we'll go from there. But I kind of wanted, Dr. McAuley was talking about the team and things like that. And when I read that, it really hit me hard in regards to how important we've got a small team. We don't have a lot of money. We don't have a lot of experience, but we do have a lot of love, and I think we have a lot of fans, and that really is the important piece in regards to somebody wants to watch something or somebody wants us to create something. If they can't do it, I got it. I mean, I can barely do what I do, but if somebody, if you want to see a Battlestar Galactica fan film, that that comes from the fans, the people who came to our filming that were fans on their own dime from all over the United States, and some flew in, as a matter of fact, to become warriors inside the programs. That speaks volumes. I think if there's a thirst for something, and there's a good tight knit team, even though you don't have the $1 million budget or whatever else, you can still make something that expands your heart, something that makes you happy, something that makes other people happy, and something that will live on long after we're gone. So I just wanted to say that much in regards to I really found the post that you put about small budgets and small groups very important. And I think do it. We always say, if it's something you want to do it. Don't sit down and wait.
Yeah,
If you don't think you can do it, it's like, I love. There's a song. I'm a big fan of synthwave, and there's a song called Schwarzenegger, and in the beginning, Schwarzenegger, it's him, and he says in the beginning of the song, he says, when somebody tells me I can't do it, that makes me want to do it more. And it's in his voice, and it goes into the song. So if you get a chance to listen to it, it's good. But that's something that is, it's something that somebody says you can't do it, or something that says, I wish I could do that. That makes me want to do it more. And with your help and things with a team and the fans, that really does make where we got with these trailers that you're going to see here shortly. If it wasn't for the love of something, if it wasn't for the drive of a team, sometimes they wouldn't be here. But you make friends here online. You make friends in Dragon Con or whatever else, and these friends put it all out. They actually help you create your dream, and it's important that we recognize the fans as much as we do the people that are behind the scenes and behind everything else. So that's what we're all about, the fans. So I'll go ahead and play the trailers whenever you're ready. But I think it's important that we go ahead and realize.
Well,
go ahead.
Just before you do, right? I have a whole thing too about fan fiction.
Yeah.
I want to see more fan fiction out there. I want to see a lot more. So if people want to write, go and write fan fiction because that's
It's going to make it
important as
better.
well.
Yeah. I mean, you're only going to get better the more you write.
Yeah. And so before we, in the spirit of what you said, Tipsy, before we play these trailers, I think we need to charge our glasses again.
Amen.
Yes.
We need to do a toast to
Yep.
everybody who's worked in these films,
Yep.
Yes.
everybody who's believed in these projects, and everybody here who's continually supported us week after week after week. And so here's to you
Here's
guys.
The fans. Here's the fans.
The fans.
To you guys and the team, absolutely. Thank you. So, Chris, before you do the Stranded Warrior trailer, let me just set this up a little bit. So, the trailer has won 11 awards internationally, and actually has won 5, best trailer at various film festivals around the world. And you could see behind me there's 2 of the trophies that have come through, and a certificate. But the reason that it looks the way it does and doesn't have any credits on it was because we were rushed to make it so we could get to Dragon Con. And that's why it's important that whenever you see anything on social media that we put up, we always add the following: The Stranded Warriors, starring George Zuvalos, Diana Durango, Valero, and George Kirikopoulos, with an amazing supporting cast. Executive producer Dr. Chris McAuley, directed by Chris Moore, director of photography George Giacomis, produced by Tipsy Toaster Productions Limited, Interfleet Broadcasting in association with Fiat Lux Pictures and Film Studios and XG3, and Chris Moore, Pete Giacomis, George Giacomis, and George Zuvalos. Music by Dorian Keyes. CG team Chris Marshall and Chuck Davenport. We've added that in. We didn't put in any credits on purpose. It was meant to just be a quick trailer. We did not have the time to do it and get to that first Dragon Con and do the panels and do everything. We had to take it the way it was, and we then we submitted it the way it was, and we won. But at the end of it, there's a QR code so that you could go and then find all the details and who was in it and the likes.
Right.
But that's the reason why. And you'll see that we went out of our way to make sure we didn't do that, that we didn't omit anything. When we did the Tower Protocol Resurrection, you'll see that we made sure we put in.
Yeah, we had more time there.
Yeah,
so we literally put the it was a one. It was what did you say, Pete? It was 4 hours we put together the trailer for the Stranded Warrior. I mean, we sat down and put that for like 4 hours.
It was less than 4. We cranked it out, and we were under the gun because we put it together. And I believe, Chris, we left within 24 hours. We left for Dragon Con.
Yeah, Dragon Con. Yeah.
So it wasn't. We didn't have a lot of time to it, and then we didn't. Anyway. So I just wanted to preface by that. Thank you, everybody, for.
It's good. And then I like Collins there. It says, "Don't dream it, be it." So. Yep. If you don't do it.
So here it is.
We go. Which one are we doing first?
We're doing the Stranded Warrior first.
All right.
Please.
Hang on. I'm going to switch on the audio. Yeah, let me restart that. I forgot to turn the audio on.
There are those who believe the Cylon War is lost, that man cannot survive. Then there are the warriors, men and women
You're pretending to be the insectoids caught in the crawlin's web.
You snake rat. What the frack is going on?
Now, fight to survive all across the heavens.
Chills.
Not
baby.
bad.
Chills.
That's good. That's a
Okay.
good one.
Yep. And
That's
up
a
next.
winner.
Ready?
Yep. And this is the Tower Protocol Resurrection.
Can you give a background to the Tower Protocol, real quick?
So yeah, the Tower Protocol was a psychological thriller that debuted in 2004. Was the first installment, and Colonel White is part of an organization that is monitoring activities, and when they believe that they are, that they have. Think of a little bit of a little bit of the X-Files with a little bit of supernatural and detective and government agencies and subversives in the world, as well as some supernatural. And in the original, we don't. There's Tesla technology involved, and there is the possibility that it's going to be used for nefarious reasons by people that don't have the best interests of the world. They have their own interests that they're focusing in on, and Colonel White and his team have to pry out the truth of what's going on and clamp down on this stolen tech that's going to be used. And so that was the original, the background in the original 2004 Tower Protocol. And then the character in the story goes underground. And for 20 years, we don't know what's happened to the organization that Colonel White is a part of. We don't know what happened to him. We don't know what happened to the end results of any of the activities that the Tau Protocol is involved in until we see that Colonel White is actually still around. He's still involved. He still has assets, and there is a movement, and the movement is coming to a head, and there is going to be some type of maybe a war, an incursion. There is some very, very heavy occult activity, and we're going to need someone of the caliber of Colonel White to interpose himself and try to stop what it may cause an apocalypse.
My name is Colonel Jonathan White. I faced the darkness most can't imagine. An occult society whose tendrils reach into education, law enforcement, even the government. Their influence is everywhere, waiting to resurface. I've been watching, waiting, sleeping lightly. People think they know this place. They walk by, oblivious to the whispers, the schemes hiding in plain sight. But I know. I've seen the darkness that slips through the cracks, crawling its way to the surface.
And there you have it.
That's cool.
The trailer for the Tower Protocol Resurrection, a project that took 20 21 years for it to come back.
And 4 years off of my life.
Yes. And Dr. McAuley, I'm glad to say that you had an active hand in writing some of the dialogue and some of the voiceover that was critical to moving the story, and I thank you for that.
Yes, I did. I mean, yes, I did, Pete. Absolutely. Yeah. God, I was starting to get into the character after watching that trailer there. That was, yeah, it's great. Like two brilliant stories there to tell, and the trailer's very attractive. They're fantastic teaser pieces, and
you want more? That's what it does. Yeah.
It makes you want more, and we'll give people more. Hey guys, have you actually thought about? We were looking at Pete's like old comic book collection, right? Have you ever thought about colouring in an activity book? Do you remember the old colouring in and activity books?
I don't think we own the IP for the other one, but Pete's might be.
Could you imagine that we're all colouring in characters? And see, that could be fun. That could be a good little product. Anybody out there who's listening who would like to publish a fun adult colouring in an activity book, and they do exist. That genre does exist, and it's very popular.
Very much so.
Oh yeah, it is. So
We
there
could do
in
that.
this magazine. So they did come out with a Battlestar Galactica. I believe there was 2, possibly 3 sets of coloring, like posters.
Yeah.
Or mini posters.
I remember the
Here's
black
one
light
of them.
posters, but that's just me.
This was one of the images that you could color in.
What?
Right? Yeah. This poster. This is the one. There was like
the
3
one
in
where you
each.
got the markers and everything.
Yeah.
The felt.
Yeah, this is one
The
of them.
felt ones.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. They were really cool. They're
You don't
hard
see
to
those
find.
anymore. I mean, the felt ones were. I mean, you had the
Yeah.
felt and you colored in.
No,
and,
not the felt.
Oh, no.
It was a package.
Yeah,
A
it
lot
was a
of
big
you.
package, and it had
Yeah.
the
Yep.
oh,
and
yeah.
they had some of the actual markers were included.
the markers.
And
They never
you would
worked
color
right,
it
but
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hard to find, but sometimes they pop up on eBay. And imagine, we could
I
do
remember
that.
the felt ones because the felt ones were great because you couldn't color outside the lines.
Oh,
You
okay,
ran into the
gotcha.
felt, so it was never
Yeah.
a problem. You just colored it in,
Interesting.
and then of
Was
course
there
yeah,
any-
that would be something.
black light. So
Was there ever any Battlestar Galactica sticker books?
yes,
Yes.
Right. Now,
Overseas.
do you remember the books that you used to be able to get? And you could peel off the stickers, and they were little
Yep.
characters, and you could put them some places,
right.
and then you could unstick them and put them on, create your own little stories and your own little.
I don't remember
there's
unsticking
of
them,
those.
but I remember sticking
Yeah.
them.
There were two
Right.
versions of those that came out.
Ah,
2 different ones. One that had punch outs, and then
Okay.
you would actually put on the you would create the punch outs for them so they could stand. And then
Right.
there was another one that was
Oh, that color
vinyl.
forms.
Yeah, the color forms. And
Color
then, they were
forms.
like little vinyl things, and you would put them on and create like a little story or whatever. Oh, yeah, the Galactica had those. They're
Okay.
really cool.
there we
I'm trying
go.
to find the. I don't see it though.
Erica says, my mom loved adult coloring books. It's a thing.
Mhm.
It's definitely a thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And the sticker
Absolutely.
books are cool. I have overseas in Europe, they actually came out with, like the Panini stickers
Mhm.
that you
Used
put
to
in a
get,
book.
yeah.
There you go.
So they had a Battlestar Galactica one that was I know that it came out in France, Spain, and in Germany had a Battlestar Galactica. There you go. That's the Battlestar Galactica.
That's the color forms. Yeah.
The color forms.
Okay.
But, yeah, there is the book with the Panini Galactica. I happen to have. I was gifted one as a Christmas present by my significant other Janet, and I've shown it on IFB. And what I'm going to do is I promise that the next time you come on, Doc, McAuley, I will have it and show it off again because it's complete. I bought one that was complete. And
Great.
yeah, it came in packs, just like the Panini packs that had
Mm-hmm.
like three
Yeah.
stickers in it. And you'd get the packs, you'd open them up, and then you'd put them into the Galactica, book. It was
And
cool.
you'd swap them at the skill yards if
I guess,
people
yeah.
want
I
it.
mean,
Yeah. If you
we
had
didn't have it here in the
duplicates or whatever.
States. Would have
Right.
died. I
Okay.
mean, it's so
There
cool.
you
I
go.
wish.
Yeah.
But I had that. The
Yeah, the rub and
Battlestar Rub
play.
and Play had
Yep.
that. Magic
Oh.
transfers. But you see that they're cutouts,
Yeah.
Doc. Those things are so you
Yeah.
would punch those out and then you'd put, you'd populate it and then, so you had like these cutouts,
Yeah.
which was different than the other one. The other one were like
So
little vinyl things.
so the transfers, right? You would they would go in your skin. So if you want a Muffet and you would run about the skill yard thinking you were a hard tough bastard, and you had Muffet in your
You
arm,
could.
and you were like, well,
You
oh
could.
yeah,
Yeah, you could.
this thick, this thick,
Yeah, you could. You could do that.
you know.
Yeah, good stuff. So yeah, they did do that, but it was overseas, unfortunately. They didn't do that for us here in the States.
Okay,
But we did, we did get we have stuff like this though. This is cool.
okay, yeah, yeah. I've dropped the link in our chat for archive.org. So if you sign up for it's like a borrowing library.
Okay.
And you can go and you can look at the old looking comics for Battlestar Galactica. You can look at the Marvel comics. You can
Oh,
look at
that's
all of that
cool.
stuff, right? So
Oh wow.
they're all
Yeah.
scanned. You can't download anything. Excuse me, you can't download anything, but you can sort of log in and borrow it, and it's more to preserve these things. It's great. I use it quite a lot.
Oh, that's so cool. All right, yeah. Love that stuff. The look-ins, man, I've been trying to get I've so badly wanted to get a couple of those, especially the ones with the Galactica stories and strips. Because those are like unknown stories that really, here we never really had those. Some of the hardcore fans have them. I bet you that Commander Kane Paul has a couple of those.
Well, they're on archive.org.
That's cool.
I've read them.
That's really cool.
But Looking was great. It's a
Oh,
British
yeah.
sort of magazine. I had a couple of the annuals, and you had like A-Team,
Yeah,
Knight Rider, all of that sort of stuff.
all there.
Um,
Oh, cool. Yeah. Well, actually, I know that you've done
There
a
you go.
few conventions. There you go. That's it.
that's it.
Yeah,
That's it. The one on the left is the one that you can get on archive.org.
Mm,
That one there on the left.
Damn
So
it.
that's cool.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. One of my favorite movies back in the day.
Yeah, they had an original comic on about, Xanadu, which is so cool, which we didn't really get here. We didn't get those stories. Those are original stories that are released in Europe. They weren't released here in the States. And then there's another set of those that were, I believe, released in I don't know, are they in the Netherlands or no, in Belgium? Anyway, there's another set of those which with other stories that we never got to see. But I did also want to share this with you guys, and this was the Big Apple show from Friday, March 19th to Saturday, March 20th, 1999. And the cool thing about it was that Dave Prowse was at it.
Darth Vader and the Green Cross Code Man in the UK. He would kill you on screen, but he'd be nice and he would take children across the road and teach them how to cross the road in the UK. True story. He was the Green
Peter
Cross Code Man.
Mayhew, and this is like a whole Star Wars
Yeah.
collection of actors, plus one of the lesser known Supermen. And
Yes.
so that was at
Was he
a
was
local
he
New York City.
was he Superboy? Because there
Yes,
was that he
that's
was
right.
Superboy. 'Cause there was a
Adventures of
Superboy.
Superboy. That's
Yeah,
right.
1980s.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gerard Christopher. So I found that was also part of the box of Galactica that I found and brought back from the folks' home.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have nothing in my folks' attic at all to do with anything anymore. I wish I kept so much from my youth, but hey.
Most of my
I-
stuff was gone after I joined the Navy.
Yeah, so I was spoiled. My parents had the space for it, and so therefore I was able to always have a corner either in the garage or in the basement, and so that was cool. And I'm lucky. I'm lucky to have these things, and I want to share those with everybody else. So I'll be
Yeah,
putting
that's
some of
good.
that up on IFB. Uh, Doc McCauley, thank you so much for coming on and giving us an update. Really appreciate your time and everything that you do. And of course, the fans. I hope you guys out there had a good time. I hope you
Amazing
enjoyed
fans.
the actual trailers. And we'll keep you posted as we slowly make our way, like I've been telling you, with the help of the village.
Yep.
We finish up the Stranded Warrior and get that out at the convention, so we're hoping to get that out primarily
And then,
at
of
the
course, to the
various
people who
who
donated as well. So,
who donated. Yeah, so you guys get to see it and first, and then it's going to go out to all of the festivals, film festivals that are associated with conventions, and have fan film um, uh, categories,
yep.
because we believe that that we did a good
Yeah.
product. We're proud of it. It's a showcase, and we want to share and give back to the fandom. So thank you very much. Make sure you give us thumbs ups, guys,
Yep.
for the several hundred that watch us typically every week, sometimes in the tens of thousands. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, and we look forward to having
Yeah.
you on the next show.
Yeah. We look forward to having you back next Thursday. Don't forget to
Yep.
check us out. Hit that thumbs up. Hit the like. It doesn't mean a lot to you, but it does mean a lot to us in regards to
Yes.
getting those numbers up, so we can make sure when we go to somebody and say, "Hey, we'd like to do an interview for you," we have the numbers behind it. So that's where it kind of lies in regards to getting
Mhm.
people involved. So all you got to do is just go there, make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to follow. Do that on the Stranded Warrior. Do that on the IFB. Do that on Tipsy Toaster. Do that on Tower Protocol. Do that on what am I missing? I'm missing one or two right there somewhere. But
Playboy,
Playboy.
Playboy, Maxim Magazine, all the usual greats, all the usual greats.
Yes. But thanks a lot for joining us. We will be back next Thursday. I don't remember who is the is next Thursday the fanzine one. I think it might be. I
Yes,
can't remember.
it is.
Well, I think
It
it's
is.
next Thursday will be a
Yes.
fanzine spectacular.
Yes.
The fanzine fantastic I'll think of something, put something together. But
It is.
thanks
It's
for
the
joining
fanzine
us.
special.
And like I said, Chuck, I believe you're right. Olivia Newton-John is amazing, and I believe ELO and Olivia team up is for Xanadu was amazing. Yes. So, anyways, team up with us. Come on back. See us next Thursday. We will have some more information for you, and we look forward to sharing everything that we know with you, and hopefully you sharing stuff with us. So until then, we're going to jump out of orbit here, and we'll see you next Thursday. So don't forget to let us know what you like, and what can go. Right now I'm filling space in. Hold those glasses up. Hold on. Filling space in to find the video. I really do need to put that on a
For our closing.
Yeah, there we go. I found it.
My arm really hurts. Hurry up.
But anyways, thanks for going. I did finally find the video, so we're ready to go. So here you
Thanks,
go.
guys.
Fans Feel the Fleet.
Fans
Here's
Feel
to
the
you.
Fleet.
And I only got a little bit left, so here we go.
Cheers.
I